Hello, class. I wanted to talk to you about some of the things I'm noticing so far in our course. Remember, initial posts for discussion boards are always due on Friday nights by midnight of the week that they're assigned, and your replies are due by Monday night at midnight. There are no word limits to these. You should make sure that your replies have at least 100 words, your initial post at least 200. And from this point forward, your initial post and at least one reply must have a citation. The Bible cannot be the only citation that is used. So, I'm currently expecting that you have citations from our textbook. You link what we're learning and discussing to what we're reading in our text. Please make sure that you're mindful of your writing, that you're using proper grammar, proper punctuation, spelling, that kind of thing. Everything you do as a teacher is graded against that metric. So the expectation for this course is that you are going to use proper grammar and proper writing techniques in everything that you do. All papers, summaries, essays, the final exam, every paper should be following APA, which means Times New Roman 12-point font. You should have a title page with a running head and page numbers and information on that title page. You should have a reference page for anything that you cite. If you quote directly, then you need a citation. If you paraphrase, then you need to have a citation. If you don't, then that's considered plagiarism. So please make sure that you are following those guidelines. I read everything. So you would want to make sure that you're following through with what you should be doing. The announcements each week give you a bird's eye view of what's going on and what should be worked on. However, the assignment instructions drill down a little deeper and provide you with more detail as to what is expected in those assignments. You must follow the assignment instructions. For instance, this week you were to find an article from the journal Principal Leadership. There's a library help sheet that's attached inside the announcements area. There's also a video that I've posted. There's a video in the additional information files for the week, all of which help you find specific journals in our library. However, many people did not follow that, and they've submitted APA style references from the National Association of Secondary Principals, not from the journal Principal Leadership. It's imperative that you follow through with what the expectations are. If you've done that, then you have time to correct it before you actually have to have the summary next week. There's a 15-point deduction if you don't use the proper journal. There'll be another assignment that requires you find a specific journal a little later on in the course, and that one is from Phi Delta Kappa. So please make sure that you're following through on the assignment expectations. If you read an assignment instruction and you don't understand it, email me or send me a text message. I'll get right back with you and try to explain how to find the information you need. I may not tell you directly what the answer is, but I'll give you a series of links, or I'll prod you or point you in the right direction. It's imperative that you learn how to migrate through these courses at Liberty, because all of them are scheduled or made up just the same in terms of week 1, week 2, week 3, that kind of thing. And once you learn how to migrate through the course, in this course, it'll work for any of them that you take here. Please make sure that you're attaching Word files. Some of you are attaching PDFs. I cannot leave feedback on a PDF document. What I will do from this point forward is simply attach a grade to the grade book and not worry about providing you with feedback. I need to be able to download documents that need correction so I can leave you feedback. For many of you, I've done this with the APA style reference, and I will be doing it for the video review that I will grade a little later. You may have to go to the review tab and turn on show all markup in order to see my feedback to you. So sometimes you'll open Word and you'll open the document that I've attached, and all you'll see is your document. Well, if you click on the review tab and click show all markup, then what it'll do is it'll show you my actual comments and where I've gone in and made some changes. So far things look pretty good. I really do want you to be successful in this class. It will be difficult, however, if you do not follow the instructions. If you don't take the time to read the instructions, you're not going to be successful in this class. If you wait until the last minute to turn things in, you will not be successful in this class. Things have a tendency to get too far gone and too far ahead of you that you can't catch up, and we don't want that to happen. Again, make sure you're attaching Word files if you want feedback. If you don't, then PDFs are fine. I'll just put a grade on your paper. Please make sure that you're doing your weekly readings, because the quizzes sometimes prove to be a little difficult for some students. You don't want to select. You have to select the answer that you know that the text said, that the book had in it, because if you don't, then you're not going to get anything correct. You usually on a multiple choice test we're looking for the best answer, but this time you're looking for what did the text say. So if you haven't read the material, you will not be successful on that quiz. Remember that everything can be submitted late except for discussion board posts. They will not be graded late. If you do submit work late, you have up to 2 weeks. That third week, I will not grade it if it's 3 weeks late. Up to 2 weeks, there's a 10% deduction the first week, 20% deduction the second week. I don't give penalty-free deduction time. So please make sure that you're following through, you're keeping up with assignments. I pray for you. Pray that you do well. If you have any questions or if you have some misunderstandings, please don't hesitate to contact me. And I wish you the best of luck, and may God bless the work of your hands. Thank you.